Shelby Terrio. Playing shortstop and batting third, number 11, Sophie Boutte. In the 4-hole, taking a start in the circle for the Tigers, number 12, London Lambert. Batting in the 5 spot, playing first base, number 10, Emma Jackson. Batting 6, playing third base, number 8, Jordan Shade. Batting 7th and playing second base will be number 9, Riley Villasenor. Batting 8th and behind the plate, number 22, Addison Walton. Batting 9th will be DP number 17, Sophia Patan. And in the flex position will be number 3, playing right field, Emerson Craig. And your coaches for the Lady Tigers are head coach Jeremy Duplantis, assistants Laney Wagaspack and Lindsay Reynolds. At this time, we ask that you stand. And gentlemen, please remove your hats as we honor our country and its brave heroes with the playing of our national anthem.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Tiger Stadium. We're here for the battle on the river between Destrehan Fighting Wildcats and the Hahnville Fighting Tigers. Last night we had some severe storms come through, but it's a beautiful day of baseball today. The backstop actually fell from the storms, got put back up today, and we're ready for some ball. So Destrehan will be the visiting team. They will be at bat first. Starting lineup for Destrehan, it's going to be batting first, number 1, Chloe Buford. Batting second, number 14, Jolie Lozano. Batting third, number 16, Gracie Bourgeois. Batting fourth, number 11, Victoria Morrow. Number 18, batting fifth, Riley Staton. Number 6, batting number 6, number 24, London Lee. Batting 7th, number 6, Leanna Vignair. Batting 8th, number 8, Ava Brazil. And batting 9th, Lillian St. John, number 17. On the mound today for the Tigers at 6-2 with a 2.96 ERA, we have Jordan Lambert. The Destrehan Wildcats are coached by Craig Perrier, District Coach of the Year last year. This season, the team is 11-3 and 3-0 in district. Stepping in the box is Chloe Burford, and the first pitch is a ball. Lambert looks in for the signal and the pitch. And we got our first strike of the game. The count is 1-1 on Chloe Burford. Chloe's batting .405 for the year. She has 1 home run on 12 RBIs. And that's going to be a called strike. The count is going to 1-2. Ball low inside there is going to be 2-2. Burford steps out, gets a signal from Coach Perrier. And the pitch. Popped up to the infield. And the ball drops in fair territory with backspin, and it is a foul ball for the Wildcats. New life for Chloe Burford right there. Miscue for the Tigers, but luck was their way and it rolled foul. Another pop up to the infield. It's the first baseman with the catch, Emma Jackson.
Bringing to the plate for the Wildcats, number 14, Jolie Lozano.
That's going to bring to the plate last year's defensive MVP and all-state pitcher, Jolie Lozano, number 14. Got one out in the top of the first inning. The first pitch is high and outside for ball one. Another ball outside. Hitter's count right here for Jolie Lozano. It's 2 balls and no strikes. One out in the top of the first inning. And it's another ball outside. It's going to be 3-0. Look for our coach to have Lozano taking right here on 3-0 count. And it's a ball outside. Nope, ball strike. It's going to be 3-1. Ball hit to the left side. It's fouling out of play. It should be a good game today between Destrehan and Hahnville. 2 evenly matched teams. Both teams are undefeated currently in district at 3-0. And the 3-2 pitch. Ball popped up into the short outfield. Play made by the shortstop, Sophie Baudouin. It's good play by Sophie. Covered a lot of ground. Caught that ball on the second base side of the short outfield for the second out of the game. This brings up number 16, Gracie Bourgeois. She was an all-district player last year in the district, and she is playing in left field. First pitch is down. And the pitch. Pitch right down the middle is going to be a 1-1 count on Bourgeois. And the pitch is high, bringing the count on Bourgeois to 2-1. Jordan Lozano, pitcher for Hahnville, has a 2.96 ERA so far on the year. And that ball is going to be low. It's 3-1 so far. Even though we have 2 outs, it seems the pitcher seems to have a few control issues. Hopefully, she'll get that together. And that's going to draw a base on balls for Gracie Bourgeois. He's going to bring up number 11, Victoria Morrow, the shortstop for Destrehan. Again, another all-district player for the Wildcats. Victoria's batting .444 on the season. She has 13 RBIs. And the first pitch to Morrow. It's going to be down for ball 1. It's a beautiful day today in Tiger Stadium or Tiger Park. The wind's blowing out probably about 10 miles an hour. The temperature is 65 degrees. A beautiful night, beautiful afternoon. Fly ball to center field, taken in by Adrian Walton, number 16 for the Tigers. So the Wildcats are going to leave one on with no hits, no runs, one left on. Going into the bottom of the first, the score is 0-0. We'll be back in 30 seconds for the bottom of the first inning. Welcome back to Tiger Park. The starting lineup for Hahnville Tigers is going to be batting first, number 4, Adriana Walton. Batting second, number 16, Shelby Terrio. Number 11 will be in the third hole, Sophie Baudouin. Batting fourth, number 12, London Lambert. Batting fifth, number 10, Emma Jackson. Batting sixth, number 8, Jordan Shea. Batting seventh, number 9, Riley Villasonora. Batting eighth, number 22, Addison Walton. Batting ninth, number 9, Sophia Patton. Pitching for the Wildcats at 7-2 with a 2.40 ERA, 35 strikeouts over 37 innings is going to be Jolie Lozano. And the pitch. And is taken outside by number 4, Adrian Walton. Adriana Walton is an academic all-state player, 4.0 over her first 6 semesters of high school. And we try a slap, and it's called safe. No swing. That's going to bring the count to 1-1. Destrehan, third baseman, playing in. Walton takes the ball high for ball 2. Walton is batting .294 so far on the year. And she slaps the ball down the left field line and almost over the heads of number 18, Gracie Bourgeois. But Gracie Bourgeois comes up with the catch down the line for the first out of the game. Next batting for the Tigers is going to be left fielder, number 16, Shelby Terrio. She's batting .405 on the year. And the first pitch was a ball. It's 1-0. And the second pitch is low to Shelby Terrio. Shelby takes the count to 2-0. Hitters count here at 2-0. Let's see what Shelby chooses to do. Ball down the middle, pop down the right field line, and it's going to be a foul ball. Looks like the wind is increasing in speed here at Tiger Park today. Will we see some home runs? Ball popped up to the shortstop. Caught by Victoria Morrow. Next up for the Tigers is going to be number 11, shortstop Sophie Baudouin, hitting .314 on the season. And Sophie steps into the box, and the first pitch by Lozano. It's going to be outside for ball one. Boutte steps into the box. Lozano with the pitch. Down the middle. Tap foul for a foul ball. It's going to bring the count to 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch to Boutte. Pitch outside, popped down the right field line, and it drops for a base hit down the right field line.
Reaches number 12 to the plate for the Lady Tigers.
Miscommunication out in the outfield by the second baseman, and the right fielder of the Wildcats allowed that ball to drop in there for a base hit. Next coming up to bat is number 12, London Lambert. She's the pitcher today. She's batting .543 and has 4 home runs on the season. Left-handed batter. And the pitch outside. She swings. Fouled off to the left. The count goes to 0-1. It's 2 outs in the bottom of the first inning for the Tigers. And the 0-1 pitch. Pitch outside. Baudouin's on the move. And Baudouin steals the base. That's a stolen base for Sophie Baudouin to put a runner in scoring position with 2 outs. And London Lambert, Hahnville's leading RBI batter at the plate. And the pitch, a little outside. It's going to bring the count to Lambert to 2-1. With Lambert ahead in the count, look for Lambert to wait for something inside the zone that she can drive into the outfield. And the pitch to Lambert, again outside, fouls the ball off into the third base dugout. It's going to bring the count to 2-2 with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning with Sophie Baudouin, runner at second base, in scoring position. Catcher takes a signal from the dugout, and here comes the pitch. Outside, driven to left field by Lambert and caught by Gracie Bourgeois, the outfielder for Destrehan. In the Tiger half of the first inning, the Tigers got 0 runs on 1 hit and 1 left on base. At the bottom of the first inning, after 1, the score is tied 0-0. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Getting things going in the second for the Wildcats. Number 18.
Welcome back to Tiger Stadium. Remember, this is a student-led organization, advanced TV broadcasting at the Satellite Center, where you can enjoy learning how to produce, videotape, and announce live action. Today, two students we have. Keely Meyer is our producer, running the screen right here, deciding what you're going to get to see, and Thomas Pilot is our cameraman. Thanks to their teacher, Jordan Dolphin, for taking all the time to set up the equipment and get this broadcast rolling. And the first pitch is down the middle. It's going to be 0-1 on the Destrehan second baseman, Kylie Staton. And the second pitch inside brings the count to 1-1. Kylie Staton is batting .425 on the season. She has 14 RBIs. And the 1-1 pitch. It's taken for a ball. 2 balls and 1 strike on Staton. Ball low and inside. That runs the count to 3-1. And the pitch to Staton. Called strike 2. Brings the count to full. Staton was an all-district player last season. Looks to improve on a fantastic 2005. She takes the next pitch for a ball. That's going to be ball 4, and she's going to get that free pass to first base. Now batting for Destrehan is going to be number 24, the designated player, London Lee. She's batting .433 on the year, and she has 12 RBIs. And the pitch to London is swung on for strike 1. And the pitch shows bunt, lays down the bunt, and pulls the first baseman off the bag. Is going to be a base hit for Destrehan. An attempt to move the runner turns into a base hit. That's going to put runners on first and second for Destrehan with no outs. Coming up to bat is going to be Leanna Vignair, number 6, the right fielder for the Tigers. She's batting .400 on the year and has 8 RBIs. Leanna squares the bunt, foul tips it foul. Talking to Coach Perrier earlier today, last year he lost a player that had, I think, has the parish record for home runs in a season. They're trying to replace her. He told us they were going to go with a lot of small ball throughout this season, try to make up the runs from that player. And so far in the top of the second inning, we've seen Coach Perrier and the Wildcats attempt 2 bunts, move runners over and get them in scoring position. We've got an 0-2 count on Vignair. Square to bunt, pulls back, takes ball high. Brings the count to 1-2. Vignair fouls the ball off, keeping the bat alive. And the pitch to Vignair. Pitch is low. It's going to bring the count to 2-2 on the Wildcat right fielder. Fouled back. Great at bat so far for Leanne Vignair. Continue to keep the at bat alive. Count is 2-2. And the pitch. And it's a strikeout swinging for the pitcher, Jordan Lambert. That's Jordan Lambert's first strikeout for the night, for the day. That's going to bring up to the bat Ava Brazil, the center fielder. He's batting .500 on the year with 1 RBI. And the ball is low in the dirt. Throw down to second base, safe. Good idea by the catcher Addison Walter, trying to catch the runner at second off. Pick her off. The count is 1-0. And the pitch. Pitch down the middle for strike one, bringing the count to 1-1 on Brazil, the first baseman for the Wildcats. And the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. First baseman tracking it. The out is made. Throw to third base. No runners going. So Brazil pops out down the right field line for the second out of the inning. That's going to bring up number 17, Lillian St. John, to the plate, batting .333 on the season with 5 RBIs. And the first pitch is in there for strike one. And the pitch. Pitch is high. This will be a big out for the Tigers. Destrehan put 2 runners on with no outs. If they can get out of this inning. And the ball's pop fly to right field. Right field is up over the right fielder's head. That's going to bring in 2 runs. Call that an error on the right fielder, but it's going to drive in 2 runs to give Destrehan the lead, 2-0 at the top of the second. It's going to bring up the top of the lineup, Chloe Burford, with a runner on second base. And the ball's inside. Brings the count to 1-0. And it's a drive in the gap for Burford. That's going to score another run. Ball's against the wall. Burford stops at second, standing up. That was a hard hit ball by Burford into the gap right there for the double. Again, that brings the lead for the Wildcats to 3-0 at the top of the second. And brings up Jolie Lozano, the pitcher for the Wildcats. And the first pitch, taken outside. Nope, that was a strike. And the 0-1 pitch. Ball outside. And the 2-1 pitch to Lozano. Lozano hits the ball in the air to center field. And the play is made by Shelby Terrio. For the top half of the second, Destrehan scores 3 runs on 2 hits and an error, 1 left on base. After 1.5 innings, it's the Wildcats up on the Tigers 3-0. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Yo, yo, yo.
Leading off in the second to the Tigers will be number 10, Emma Jackson.
Welcome back to Tiger Stadium for the bottom of the second inning. Batting for the Tigers is going to be number 10, Emma Jackson. During the 2005 season, she was a first-team all-district player at first base. And the first pitch. Ball's outside, reaches for a bunt or a strike. The Tigers are coached by second-year coach Jerry Duplantis, 31-13 career as the Tiger coach. He's so far 7-4 on the season, 3-0 in the district. And here comes the 0-1 pitch. Down the middle, base hit for the Tigers through between the first and second baseman.
Jackson singles, creating the plate for the Tigers, number 8, Jordan James.
That pitch was down the middle. She saw it, took a nice sharp single to the right side. Great hitting by Jackson. That's going to bring up Jordan Shea to the plate. Again, another first-team all-district player last year. And the first pitch to Jordan. Outside, runners going. In there with a stolen base. Putting Emma Jackson in scoring position with no outs in the bottom of the second inning. See if Hahnville can convert that runner into a run here in this inning. And answer to the damage Destrehan did in the top of the second. And the pitch. And the pitch is a strike, bringing the count to 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch. And gets the bunt down. Play made by the first baseman. That moves the runner to third base
Shea moved the runner.
with one down
For Lady Tigers, number 9.
in the bottom of the second inning. That's going to bring up last year's offensive MVP and the Zalman's native Riley Villasenora to the plate. And the 0-0 pitch. Outside to Villasenora, bring the count to 1-0 with one out here in the bottom of the second inning. And it's a called strike. Good pitch there by Lozano to take the count to 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch taken outside brings the count to 2-1. Villasenora had a great year at the plate last year. This is a great opportunity for her to capitalize, get back on track in the 2026 season. Ball taken outside for 3-1. Hitter's pitch. Look for Villasenora to look for a ball down the middle right here, something she could drive, get up into this win. Scored a run from third base. And 3-1 pitch. Swung on and missed to bring the count to full. And the full count pitch on the way. Riley hits it to left field. Play made by Gracie Bourgeois in left field. Gracie gets it in quickly to third baseman, prevents the run from scoring. Now at the plate, number 22, Addison Walton. Addison Walton was an all-district player last year. Current commit to Bishop State. She's the catcher for the Tigers. And the first pitch is called for a strike. And the 0-1. Called strike one over the outside half. Brings the count to 0-2. The 0-2 pitch is outside. One-two pitch on the way. And that's over the outside corner for strikeout looking. For the Tigers, 0 runs on 1 hit, 1 person left on base. At the end of 2, it's 3-0 Fighting Wildcats.
Leading off in the third for the Wildcats will be number 16, Gracie Bourgeois.
Leading off the top of the third for the Wildcats, number 16, Gracie Bourgeois. Batting .389 for the season. Last at bat, she drew a walk. Lozano still on the mound for the Tigers at the top of the third. Lambert. Ball grounded to the shortstop. Shortstop makes a throw. That's going to be 6-3. Out. It's a great play by Sophie Baudouin. Get the ball in the hole and release the ball quickly over to first base for the first out. Now batting for the Wildcats, number 11, Victoria Morrow. And the pitch fouled off the front windshield of the car. That brings the count to 0-1. And the 0-1 pitch is in there for strike two. That was a great 0-2 pitch right there by Lambert, just a little bit outside. Lambert seems to have regained her control in the third inning right there. That was a great out pitch right off the plate. And that's a pop up to the second baseman. Caught at second base by Riley Villasenora.
Morrow flies out to second baseman Villasenora, bringing the play for Destrehan, number 18.
We've seen a lot of pop flies here today in this game, and it's given fits to both teams right now. The wind must be playing havoc on the ball. We do have a good gust in straightaway center field. Ball should carry. So with two outs coming up to the plate, Kylie Staton fouled off against the screen, bring the count to 0-1. Ball popped to first base. Emma Jackson with the play in foul territory. Quick inning right there for the Tigers. There's no runs on no hits and no errors, none left on base. After 2.5 innings, it's the Destrehan Wildcats 3, Hahnville Tigers 0. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Getting things going for the Tigers in the third to be number 17.
And promote it some more. Third, leading off for the Tigers, is going to be Sophia Patan, the designated player. Just a reminder, this production is brought to you by Press to Play Productions, Advanced TV Broadcasting at the Satellite Center. Contact to the Satellite Center if interested in joining the class. We can always use more students. I'd like to get me a partner right here for the play-by-play and a couple more cameras out in the field to give you more views. So call the Satellite Center, ask for Jordan Dolphin, and point you in the right direction. Ball's going to be high for ball one. Ball high, brings the count to 2-0. Look for Sophia to find something right down the middle. If not, expect her just to work this count, try to get a base runner on. And that brings us to ball three. It's going to be a 3-0 count to Sophia Patton. And there you go, strike one by Lozano. Patton digs in for the 3-1 pitch. And it's delivered. And is hit down to the third baseman. Brianna Gabler. Brianna makes the play.
For the plate for the Lady Tigers, number 4, Adriana.
For the first out of the bottom of third inning. It's going to bring up the top of the order for the Tigers. Academic All-State center fielder, Adriana Walton. Last at bat, Adriana flew out to the to the left fielder. She attempts to slap the ball down the left field slot, down the third base line. That's going to go foul ball. Bring the count to 0-1. And the 0-1 pitch. Ball outside. We're here in the bottom of the third inning with Adriana Walton with the 1-1 count with one out. The 1-1 pitch. Slap to the left fielder for the second out of the game. That's Gracie Bourgeois with the catch for the Wildcats. That brings up second hole hitter Shelby Terrio, number 16, with 2 outs in the bottom of the third inning. We may be getting a slight shift in the wind out towards right field. And the first pitch to Terrio is outside for ball one. And the 1-0. Outside. Brings it to 2-0. And we have a 3-0 count to Walton. Lozano with the pitch. And it's ball 4. That was a walk for Terrio. Bringing up the shortstop for the Hahnville Tigers, number 11, Sophie Boutte. Sophie's batting .394 on the year. And the first pitch to Boutte is called a ball. And Shelby Terrio takes second base on the steal, putting Shelby in scoring position for our third hole hitter, Sophie Boutte. Boutte will be taking a 1-0 count. And the 1-0 pitch. Thrown down the middle, off the third baseman. Moves the runner to third, and Sophie Baudouin with a base hit on the hot smash down to the third baseman. For London Lambert, Hahnville's slugging cleanup pitcher with 4 home runs has the bases, has players, runners on the corners. Lambert calls timeout. With 2 outs, it's a golden opportunity for the Tigers to get on the board. Lambert swings and misses, bringing the count to 0-1. And the 0-1 pitch to Lambert. Taken high for ball 1. Lambert enters the box with a 1-1 count. Jolie Lozano still on the mound for the Wildcats. Pitch outside. Drives the count to 2-1 on London Lambert, pitcher for the Hahnville Tigers. Ball outside, hitter's count now for the Tiger cleanup hitter. It's going to bring the count to 3-1 with runners on second and third base. And the pitch from Lozano. Fouled off, straight to the backstop. Bringing the count full with 2 outs in the bottom of the third with 2 people on. Lambert's batting .543 on the season with 4 home runs. Let's see if she can get into one right here. And the pitch from Lozano. Driven to the shortstop. Good play by the shortstop for the 6-3 out to end the inning. For the Tigers, 0 runs on 1 hit, 2 men left on. After 3 innings, the Destrehan Fighting Wildcats 3, Hahnville Fighting Tigers 0.
Leading off in the fourth for Destrehan will be number 24, London Lee.
Welcome back to Tiger Park. First pitch fouled off by London Lee of the Wildcats. Lambert on the mound for the Tigers. Ball high. Brings the count to 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch. Fouled back. And the 1-2 pitch. Driven to left field. Onto the warning track. Fantastic catch by the left fielder. And the umpire calls it safe, says she dropped the ball. That's going to be a double for Landon Lee.
Going to play for Destrehan.
London Lee. Now batting for Destrehan is going to be number 6, Liana Vignair. All right, I believe Destrehan looks like they will be having a substitute batter.
Coming to play for Destrehan will be double O, Lucy Kassan.
Batter is going to be Lucy Kassan.
Coming in to run for Wildcats, number 9, Carson Crossbar.
We also have a pinch runner at second base for the Wildcats. And the old pitch is bunted. It's a beautiful bunt. Almost picked up too early by the Tiger third baseman. It's called foul. Bring the count to 0-1. And Kassan pops the bunt up to the pitcher, bringing it to 1 out. Up to the plate for Destrehan, number 8, Ava Brazil, with a runner on second base. And the pitch. Down the middle, called strike. The 0-1 count on Ava Brazil. We're here in the top of the 4th inning with the Wildcats up on the Tigers 3-0. The 0-1 pitch. Ball hit second base. That's going to find the hole. Runner coming home. Scores the 4th run for Destrehan. RBI single for Ava Brazil. Now batting for Destrehan, number 17, Lillian St. John. Lillian's the catcher for the Wildcats. Lillian fouls the ball to right field. Out of play. got one out in the top of the fourth inning. And that strike two called on St. John. And the 0-2. Called the ball. Ball hit down the right field line. And that's called foul. Inches foul. Brings the count to 1-2. One out. Destrehan has a runner on first base. With Lillian St. John at the plate, a .333 hitter. Hits the ball to right field. And it is fielded for an out by Emerson Trigg. That brings it to 2 outs. And the top of the order coming up for the Wildcats, number 1, Chloe Burford, who in the second inning had a double and 1 RBI. Chloe Burford's 1 for 2 on the day. First pitch inside. Brings the count to Burford to 1-0. And the pitch. Called strike 1. And the 1-1 pitch. Up high, taken for ball 2. Large crowd out here today at Tiger Park to see the Titans of St. Charles Parish battle it out for district supremacy. That ball is called strike to bring the count to 2-2. Lambert looks to the dugout for the signal from coach. Delivers the 2-2 pitch. Inside, off the foot of Chloe Burford. She's hanging in there. She has a 2-2 count with 2 outs. A runner on first base. And the 2-2 pitch to be delivered. Driven to shortstop, dive by Boutte, and it gets through to the outfield. Base hit for Burford. That moves the runner from first to second base. With 2 outs, the Wildcats are threatening again with 2 runners on first and second. And pitcher Jolie Lozano at the plate. And the 0-0 pitch. Called outside for ball 1. Jolie Lozano is the pitcher for the Wildcats. Drives the ball foul to even the count at 1-1. It's a beautiful day, cloudless day here at Tiger Park. Wonderful day for a softball game. Large crowd, big attendance. Ball driven into left center field gap. That's going to bring home 1 Wildcat. That's an RBI single for Jolie Lozano. Runner on first is going to stretch it all the way to third base. So with 2 outs, the Fighting Wildcats are up 5-0. And they have runners on the corners with left fielder number 16, Gracie Bourgeois, at the plate. Gracie has 2 home runs on the season. And the pitch fouled off the backstop, bringing the count to 0-1 with 2 outs and the top of the 4th inning. Lambert looking in the dugout for the pitch. And the 0-1 pitch fouled off for strike 1 into the catcher's. Nope. Strike 1. Lozano steals second base. It's going to be an 0-2 count. Lambert looking at the armband for the pitch. Popped up into no man's land, is going to fall for a base hit. That's going to score another Wildcat run. And be a double for Gracie Bourgeois. That extends the Wildcat lead to 7-0. Victoria Morrow comes to the plate for the Wildcats with a runner on second base. Morrow takes the ball for ball 1. And the pitch, driven down the third base line for another base hit. Wildcat holds up on third base, and Victoria Morrow takes second base on the base hit. Now batting, Riley Staten. And as a timeout on the field, Coach Jeremy Duplantis with a visit to the mound here in the 4th inning, talking to his infield. Second base umpire breaks up the conference. And Riley digs in for the first pitch of her at bat. Squares around, pulls back, takes the ball inside for ball 1. And the 1-0 pitch. Hit to the third baseman. Third baseman Jordan Shea makes the play for the 3rd out of the inning. At the top, for the top of the 4th inning, the Wildcats score 4 runs on 6 hits with 2 left on. Through 3.5, the Wildcats up on the Hahnville Tigers 7-0. We'll pause 5 seconds for station identification. This is Press to Play Productions, a St. Charles Parish Public Schools TV production.
Leading off in the fourth for the Tigers will be number 10, Emma Jackson.
And we're back for the bottom of the fourth inning. Entering the box for the Lady Tiger softball team is going to be Emma Jackson, a first-team All-District player in 2025. And the first pitch to Jackson is going to be pop foul off the roof of the press box. If I had my fishing net, I'd have put it out there and caught it just like Harry Carey back in 1988. And that's a ball outside to bring the count to Jackson to 1-1. Pitch outside. 2-1 count. Bottom of the fourth inning. And the 2-1 pitch. Ball high and away, drives the count to 3-1. That's strike two on Jackson, bringing the count full. Hahnville needs to get some base runners on right now, put some pressure on the Wildcats, narrow up this lead. Ball hit to the second baseman, and that's a 4-3 out play made by Kylie Staton.
Coming to play for the Tigers, number 8, Jordan Shea.
Coming to the plate for the Tigers, number 8, Jordan Shea. First team All-District player last year. And the first pitch comes from Lozano's hand. Over the outside portion of the plate, called for strike one. Brings the count to Shea to 0-1. Ball driven out to left field, line drive, caught by Casey Bourgeois of the Fighting Wildcats for the second out of the season. Great contact right there by Shea, but right out the Wildcat left fielder. Now batting for the Tigers, number 9, Riley Villasenor. And the first pitch to Riley, going to be called strike over the middle of the plate. Riley digs in for the 0-1 pitch. Delivered by Lozano. Taken for ball outside. Brings the count to 1-1. Lozano delivers the 1-1. Hit by Villasenora to the shortstop, Victoria Morrow, who makes the play for the third out. The Tigers go up three down in the bottom of the fourth inning. No runs, no hits, none left on base. At the end of 4 is Destrehan Fighting Wildcats 7, Hahnville Fighting Tigers 0. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Leading off in the fifth for the Wildcats will be number 24, London Lee.
Leading off for Destrehan Wildcats, number 24, London Lee. London Lee is 2 for 2 today. She had a double in the last inning to start off the big inning where they scored 4 runs. First pitch driven foul. Coach Perry had to do the Texas two-step to get out of the way of that racket. Oh, 1 delivery to Lee. Fouled off. Brings the count to 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch by Lambert is low for ball 1. Lambert checking the dugout for the pitch. Finds the pitch on her wristband, delivers the 2-1 and the 1-2 to shortstop. Sophie Baudouin drops it. There's going to be an error on the shortstop. Putting London Lee on base for our third time today. That's going to bring up Lucy Cassan, 0-0. Lucy pinch hit last inning and popped up to the pitcher. First base coach Tabitha Tab calls timeout, having a word with Lucy. And Lucy bunts the ball and pops it foul. The count for Lucy Cassan is 0-1. Again, we're here at the top of the 5th inning. 0 outs in the top of the 5th. The Wildcats have 1 on at first base. It's London Lee on first. Coach Perry having a word with Cassan. Cassan enters back into the box for the 0-1 pitch. And she squares around, pulls it back, and draws ball 1. Cassan enters in on the 1-1 count. Pitch delivered by Lambert. the bunt line to the third baseman, Jordan Shea, for the first out of the 5th inning. That's going to bring up number 8 for Destrehan, Ava Brazil, with 1 out here in the 5th. 7-run lead for the Destrehan Fighting Wildcats. And the pitch, line to center field. That falls in front of the center fielder for a base hit. That gives Ava her 2nd base hit of the game. With 1 out, the Fighting Wildcats have runners on 1st and 2nd with the 9th hole hitter and catcher, Lillian St. John, up to bat. And the pitch. St. John drops down the bunt, moves the runners. Great sacrifice bunt by the catcher, moving runners from 2nd to 3rd and 1st to 2nd with 1 out. In the top of the lineup coming up for the Wildcats, we have Chloe Burford, who is 2 for 3 on the day with a double and a single and 1 RBI. And 2 outs. And the pitch, taken down the middle for strike 1. Burford enters the box. Lambert looks for the pitch. And the 0-1 delivery. Burford drops down a bunt, goes foul, drawing the count to 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch. Driven to right field. And what a great play by center fielder Adrian Walton, who makes a diving catch to end the inning, stopping from the Wildcats from scoring 2 more runs. In the top of the 5th, the Wildcats had 0 hits. 0 runs on 1 hit, 2 left on. After 4.5, the Destrehan Fighting Wildcats 7, the Hahnville Fighting Tigers 0.
Leading off in the 5th for the Tigers will be number 22, Addison Walton.
Leading off for Destrehan, leading off for the Tigers in the bottom of the 5th, Destrehan Hahnville catcher, Addison Walton. Lozano remains on the mound for the Wildcats. Walton at bat. And the pitch taken outside for ball 1. Brings the count to 1-0. Walton steps into the box, digs in. Pitch delivered. Hit to the third baseman. Error by Brianna Gabler is going to get Walton to first base. So the Tigers got a runner on first base and brings up the 9th hole hitter, the designated player, Sophia Patan, number 9. Oh, we got a pinch hitter.
Going in run for the Tigers with number 18, Jordan Ritt.
Sophia Patan at the plate for the Tigers. Hahnville has a pinch runner on first base. And the pitch. Called strike.
Out by a foot. Tell him, Ryan.
That brings the count to 0-2. And the delivery. Ball outside. And the 1-2 pitch. Hit by Patan to the shortstop. Shortstop picks it up. Gets the first out at second base and does not turn to double play. Patan beats it out. First base.
Over to the plate for the Tigers, number 4, Adriana Walton.
Coming up to bat for Hahnville, Adriana Walton. And here comes the first pitch to Walton, and she hits the ball to the shortstop. Shortstop takes a second, tries to make the double play again. Walton beats it out, but gets the forced play at second base, which brings us to 2 outs here for the Tigers in the bottom of the 5th. And up to bat comes left fielder, number 16, Shelby Terrio. Shelby Terrio is 0 for 1 on the day. She drew a base on balls in the 3rd inning. She hitting .405 on the season. And the pitch to Terrio is high. Walton steals second base, putting a runner for the Tigers in scoring position with one of their top hitters at the plate. Terrio calls time. And the pitch to Terrio. Foul straight back against the net, bringing the count to 1-1 to Shelby Terrio. And the 1-1 pitch to Terrio is hit up the middle. Shortstop picks the ball, throws the ball over the head of the first baseman, scoring the Tigers' first run of the season. Be a error on the shortstop. Now up to plate for the Tigers is going to be number 11, the 3rd hole hitter, Sophie Boutte, who on my scorecard is 2 for 2 on the day. She's a .394 hitter. And the pitch to Boutte is taken for strike 1. And the 0-1 pitch delivered by Lozano. Hit to third base. Third baseman throws to first base. Brianna Gabler with the 5-3 out. That ends the inning for the Tigers. The Tigers scored 1 run on 1 hit. 1 left on. At the end of 5 innings, Destrehan Wildcats have the lead 7-1 over the Hahnville Tigers. We'll be back in 30 seconds. All right, here we go, top of the 6th inning. Just another shout out to the wonderful students here in the advanced TV production class. I have Keely Meyer sitting right next to me, producer, changing the scenes that you get to see on your TV, doing a great, fantastic job. Also helping me out with the scorecard. Thomas Pilot, as usual, is on the camera. Ball hit high to right field and caught on the warning track.
Lozano flies out to right field with Craig. Bring the plate for Destrehan number 16, Gracie Bourgeois.
That was a fly out by Lozano for the first out of the game. Gracie Bourgeois enters the box for the Wildcats. Swings at strike 1. That's going to drop up into right field for a base hit for Gracie Bourgeois. That's her second base hit for the day. She's 2 for 3. Coming up for Destrehan is the cleanup hitter, Victoria Morrow. She'll bat with 1 on, 1 out here in the top of the 6th inning. She's waiting for the sign. Ball low, taken for ball 1. Ball fouled back. Finds a puddle. Kid wipes out, sliding in the puddle, trying to gather up the ball. We got a 1-1 count on Victoria Morrow. Pitch delivered. Ball fouled down the left field line. Morrow's going to have to take another shot at it with a 1-2 count here in the top of the 6th inning. Morrow takes a breath, digs in. Pitch delivered by Lambert. Hit up the middle. Another base hit, drops in front of the center fielder. Morrow's 2 for 4 on the day. That's our second base hit. Now up for Destrehan, number 18, Riley Staten. She's 0 for 2 today with a walk. 1 out. She's got runners on first and second base. Ball fouled back right off the game changer camber for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Called low for ball 1. We'd like to thank all our 182 viewers right now watching us live. Thanks for supporting the students at the Satellite Center. Principal Eileen Fitzgerald, teacher Jordan Dolphin, technical support Mason Dolphin, and Keely Meyer over here on the board with Thomas Pile on the camera. I'm Brad Landash doing your commentary for today. I want to thank the Satellite Center for inviting me to all their productions this year. And the pitch is delivered, hit to the right fielder. That ball is going to drop for a base hit. Loading up the bases here in the top of the 6th inning. It's going to bring up London Lee up to bat, who's 2 for 3 on the day. She has the bases loaded with 1 out. Yeah, I'd like to thank everybody at the Satellite Center for inviting me. It's been a pleasure calling the Hahnville football games and many of the Battle on the River matches this year. Ball high as we wind up the athletic season. Looking forward to next year, we'll have one more production. Is going to be the Hahnville Destrehan baseball game coming up in April, so we'll be looking for that. We're excited to call that game as both schools seem to be putting up good seasons so far. A lot of college prospects on those 2 baseball teams. And it's swung on for a strike, bringing the count to 1-1 on London Lee. And the pitch popped up. Shortstop's under it. It's going to be pop up. Shortstop caught by Sophie Baudouin for the 2nd out of the top of the 6th. With 2 outs and the bases loaded, Leanna Vigner will take the plate. Coach Perrier giving her instructions. Vigner so far is 0 for 3 on the day, looking to get her first hit of the game. It could be a big hit for the Wildcats as they try to close down this game. That ball is going to be high for ball 1. And the pitch is outside for ball 2. That brings the count to 2-0 with the bases loaded and 2 outs for Liana Vigner, who's re-entering the game for Lucy Kassan. And it's ball 3. 3-0 with the bases loaded. No room for a walk right here in this top of the 6th inning. And that walk right there is going to give her, Liana Vigner, her first RBI as a walk, as a runner comes home. Now batting, number 8, Ava Brazil, with the bases loaded still. Ava's 2 for 3 on the day, batting .500 on the season. Ava takes strike one. Ball driven down the left field line. Foul ball. Ava Brazil making her way back to home plate is going to be 0-2. Again, with 2 outs here and bases loaded, the Wildcats have the lead over the Tigers 8-1 here in the top of the 6th inning. And the pitch fouled off against the backstop. And she's called strike 3, looking to end the inning. For the Wildcats, we have 1 run on 2 hits, 3 left on. After 5.5 innings, it's the Destrehan Fighting Wildcats 8, the Hahnville Fighting Tigers 1. We'll be back in a few for the bottom of the 6th inning.
Leading off in the 6th for the Tigers, be number 12, London Lambert.
Leading off for the Tigers in the bottom of the 6th inning, we got London Lambert. Again, Hahnville's cleanup hitter. London's 0 for 2 on the day, but she brings into the game a .543 batting average and 4 home runs. Also on the mound for the Tigers, London digs into the plate, into the box, and the pitch is being delivered by Lozano. London drives the ball out to left field, but another great catch by Gracie Bourgeois. Gracie Bourgeois has played outstanding defense today. A lot of balls hit out to left field. Gracie has been flawless out in the field. Coming up to bat now for the Tigers, number 10, Emma Jackson. Again, Emma Jackson's a first-team all-district selection from 2025. She takes the first pitch. She drops down the bunt. She runs it out, and she's safe. Base hit for Emma Jackson. That's her second base hit of the day. That brings her line to 2 for 3 on today's game. That's going to bring the third baseman for the Hahnville Tigers, number 8, Jordan Shea, to the plate. Again, she's also a first-team all-district selection from the 2025 season. Lozano delivers the first pitch of the at-bat, and it is high, and a stolen base by Emma Jackson, moving her to second base with one out in the bottom of the sixth inning. Shea digs into the box. Pitch delivered. High for ball 2. 2-0 count for Jordan Shea. And the pitch taken for strike 1. And the 2-1. Driven to left field. That one's deep. That one's way back. That one's gone. That's a 2-run home run for Jordan Shea. Shea put a charge into that one in the left field. There was a no-doubter, a student section out there overlooking the left field stands. It went over the student section, over the left field fence. That takes the lead down to 5 for the Wildcats. It's 8-3 in favor of Destrehan. Riley Villasenor, offensive MVP in last year's district, up to the plate. And it's a ball high. And the pitch. Taken down the middle. Brings the count to 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch from Lozano is taken low for ball 2. So far today, Riley has flied out to the left fielder and grounded into a 6-3 ground ball. Drives that one to right field, but the play is made by Leanna Vignair. Line drive by Riley Villasenor, just could not find the gap. It's going to bring up the catcher and Bishop State commit Addison Walton here up in the bottom of the 6th with nobody on. Addison takes the first one outside for ball 1. And the ball's grounded to the pitcher. That's going to be, she's going to throw that ball to first base, and that's going to be the 3rd out of the bottom of the 6th inning for Hahnville in the bottom of the 6th with 2 runs on 2 hits. Nobody left on after 6 innings. The Destrehan Fighting Wildcats have the lead 8-3. We'll be back for the 7th inning in about 30 seconds. All right, here at the top of the 7th inning. Now batting for the Destrehan Wildcats, number 17, Lillian St. John. Fly it out to center field. Over the center fielder's head. That's going to be a double for St. John. Bringing the top of the lineup up to bat for the Wildcats. Chloe Burford coming up to the plate. She's 2 for 4 on the day with a double and a single and 1 RBI. She comes up with the runner on second. We have a pinch runner on second for St. John. No outs in the top of the 7th for the Wildcats. And the first pitch driven out to right field. And the play is made by the right fielder, Emerson Treg, for the first out of the game. Runner holds at second. Joey Lozano, pitcher for the Wildcats, now coming up to bat. She's 1 for 3 on the day, but she's doing her job on the mound. She's batting .500 on the season. And the first pitch from Lambert goes between the catcher's legs, and the pinch runner is going to take third base on the pass ball. It's a 1-0 count on Lozano. Pitch delivered by Lambert. Lozano drives the ball between the third base and shortstop, and that's going to score a run. That's Lozano's first RBI of the day. Second hit. It brings the score to 9-3. Now batting, having a fantastic game in the left field is Gracie Bourgeois of the Fighting Wildcats. She's 2 for 3 on the day with 2 RBIs. And a runner on first base. Lambert looks at the dugout for the pitch. We'd like to thank the last 2 people that got on the YouTube to watch us here. We've reached the 202 viewers. Our goal was 200. Can you take us to 220? Call your friend. Tell them log in. It's a 1-0 count now on Bourgeois. And the pitch is low, bringing the count to 2-0. Again, we're here at the top of the 7th inning. We have 1 out. Beautiful day, packed house, large crowd. Ball fouled off. Right fielder run and make a play, but it's out of play into the bullpen of Hahnville Tigers. That brings the count to 2-1. Lambert checking the dugout for the pitch. And she delivers the 2-1. Low, driving the count to 3-1. Gracie Bourgeois has 2 home runs on the season. She takes a big cut at that one and fouls it off to bring the count to full. Ball grounded to the second base. Bobbled, makes the throw. We have an error on Riley Villasenora. That's going to move the runner from first to second, and the Gracie Bourgeois is going to be on first. Coming up to bat now is Victoria Morrow, 2 for 4 on the day with 2 base hits. Wildcats have a Lady Cat on first and second base with 1 out here. Ball grounded to the shortstop, Sophie. Sophie throws to second, gets the lead runner. That's going to be the second out. Morrow makes it to first base. We got runners on the corners with 2 out, and Riley Staten up to bat. Riley's 1 for 3 today. She has a walk. Batting .425 on the season. And the pitch to Staten. It's a wild pitch. Runner scores at home. Runner on first moves to second. Is going to bring the count to 1-0 on Staten. That brings the Wildcats' lead to 7. They're up 10-3 on the Tigers. And the pitch. Pop to right field. Caught by Emerson Tregg in right field to end the inning. Destrehan scores 2 runs on 2 hits. 2 left on. After 6.5 innings is the Destrehan Wildcats 10, Hahnville Tigers 3.
Leading off in the 7th for the Tigers, number 17, Sophia Boutte.
Leading off for the Tigers in the bottom of the 7th inning is Sophia Patan, and she takes the first pitch high for ball 1. And the 1-0 pitch is called a strike. Ball hit to the shortstop. Hot shot. Play made by Victoria Morrow. It's a good play there on the hot shot to shortstop. Now batting for Hahnville, number 4, Adriana Walton. Adriana had a double at her last at-bat. We have an 0-1 count to Walton. She draws for a bunt, and it's bunted foul. Bringing the count to 0-2 to Walton, the leadoff hitter for the Tigers. And the pitch swung on, missed. Pass ball. She's going to reach first base on the pass ball, and then error by the catcher.
Coming to play for Tigers will be number 16, Shelby Terrio.
Shelby Terrio comes to the plate, number 16 for the Tigers, with a runner on first base and one out here in the bottom of the seventh. And the pitch is going to be delivered by Lozano. And it's ball one outside. And the pitch. And it gets to the screen. The runner is going to move to second base. It's 2 balls and no strikes to Shelby Terrio. Grounds to the third baseman. Third baseman, the first base, makes the play for the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate for the Tigers, number 11, Sophie Boutte, who is 2 for 3 with 2 stolen bases today. And the pitch to Boutte. Taken for a ball outside. That ball is fouled back. The ball is counted as 1-1 with 2 outs. And the pitch to Boutte. Boutte grounds to the shortstop. The play is made for 6. It's a 6-3 out. That ends the game. The Destrehan Wildcats finishes the game with a victory 10-3 over the Hahnville Tigers. That will bring Destrehan to 4-0 in the district and drop Hahnville to 3-1. Jordan Lambert takes the loss to go to 6-3, and Lozano takes the win for Destrehan to go to 8-3. Key contributors for Hahnville. Jordan Shea was 1 for 3 with 2 RBIs on a home run. And on the Destrehan side, Gracie Bourgeois with stellar defense in left field was 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs. It's been a beautiful day here in Tiger Park. Again, thank you for tuning in. Our next telecast will be Thursday, April 9th at 4 p.m. as the Hahnville Fighting Tigers takes on the Destrehan Wildcats, again at Tiger Stadium at 4 p.m. Again, this is a advanced TV broadcasting production by Press to Play Productions at the Satellite Center. Teacher is Jordan Dolphin. Today I have Kaylee Meyer and Thomas Pilot. Thanks to all the good people at the Satellite Center, including their principal, Elaine Fitzgerald. Thanks again for inviting me during this season. Looking forward to the next game. I'm Brad Landash, signing out. Good night.